up, you guys? Today I am doing a full face of makeup. It's like 5:30 in the morning. I'm actually getting ready for work right now. And I thought, I have plenty of time to do things, so let's just jump right in.
Future Kimmy here. So I was going to do a full face, and I actually did record a full face of makeup, but the video was like an hour long, so I changed it to where I was just doing my eyes. And if you can't hear it, I'm using the MAC Pro Paint and Soft Ochre for the eye primer. So here is the eye look for yesterday.
And I'm going to get on the inner corner and a little bit out, bring it all the way, and then bake them just for a minute. So that way nothing creases, because I've been having it really bad to wear my eyeshadow. Like throughout the day, my eyes will get so watery and so creasy that the eyeshadow on top just disappears. And I'm like, what is this life? So I'm just going to do the other eye real quick. I haven't done a really long video like this in a while. Why not? I have nothing better to do with my time. All I do is work, because there's nothing else to do, which is fine. I totally get it. I'm not one of those open places up. Do I think they should be a little more lax? A little bit, but it's fine. I get it. I've been crocheting. I've been baking. I haven't really done makeup a whole lot, because I just feel like with the mask, because I have to wear a mask all freaking day, 8 hours a day, minus lunches. It ruins my makeup, so I just haven't truly been doing it, not a whole lot. All right, so now I'm going to take that same translucent powder, I'm going to take that sponge, and I'm going to heavily put the sponge in there. And I'm just going to put that on that. I'm going to try not to open my eyes all the way. Just so. Pretty cute, aren't I? So, while that's baking, the palette that I'm going to use today is the Anastasia Amrezy palette. And I'll show you what that looks like. I have a video cut in right here. And it's so pretty. And there's only really 2 transition shades that I would like to do. So I'm going to try to do one. I'm actually going to do one eye off camera. And then I will do the other eye just so that way I get an idea of what I want to do. So while that bakes, I'm going to go get some more coffee. I'm going to do my eye, and I'll be back to show you how I did the other eye. Alright, so my other eye is done. And that took a little bit. And I kind of baked underwards. So we're going to go on to the next eye. I hope you guys can see me okay. This angle is kind of funky. So like I said, we're going in with the Amrezy palette, which is amazing. And the first color that we're going to go into is New Yorker, which is right there. And I'm going to take this on a JH32 brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to swirl that around in my thingamajiggy. And I'm just going to work that in my crease as I'm looking down. I'm going to move over a little bit just to make sure that you guys can see me. And when all that product is off, I'm just going to blend up. I haven't done my eyebrows yet. I haven't decided if I want to do those on camera or not, because they're going to take me at least 15 minutes. It's 10 after 6. I have to leave at 6:45. I have to finish my makeup. I have to do my hair. I need to get my baby ready to take him to the babysitter. And I still have to be at work at 7:45. So I'm just going to dip back in. Tap off that. Look down. I think I went in about 3 or 4 shades with this color, but we're just gonna blend. Now that is a little bit off, or 3 or 4 tries, just to really build it up and get a nice transition shade. That way you can kind of see it. I haven't done eyeliner or anything. Not yet. I'll save that for later. I'm trying to get more to be into like a wing kind of person. I can't do it. I'm not always a big eyeliner person. I like eyeliner on my waterline. But I'm not a big fan of it on my top. Probably because I suck at doing wings. But whatever, it's fine. So now we're gonna take that same translucent powder, and I'm gonna put it right under my eye. That way I can get a nice sharp edge without ruining my foundation, and it kind of bakes and sets that under eye. Which according to some, there's a makeup artist called, named Robert Welsh. He hates baking. He thinks it's the worst thing ever for under the eyes because it dries it out, but it really does set the makeup. So now the shade that I'm going to go into is Semsa, which is this. Oh, I almost dropped it. I would have died. I'm really bad at describing colors, but it's kind of purpley. And I'm going to go in with a crease brush, which is also from Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, which is the JH34. And lightly swirl that around. And this is smaller than that first brush that we used. It's more precise, so I can put it exactly where I want it and have a little bit more control without holding my brush all the way up here. So I can hold it down here and just back and forth, back and forth. And then up a little bit when that's off. I usually dip back in. I think I did back in 3 times to really get the shade that I wanted. It's really pretty. I actually really like this eyeshadow palette, and I'm a little bit mad at myself that I haven't used it more often. I've used it every day this week. I was gonna film a video every day because I wake up early enough, but I didn't feel like it. It happens. So it's gonna go right on that transition shade. And I'm gonna dip into one more time. So I'm doing a thing. I'm telling myself at least. Because I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I haven't used. I was trying to do one a week, but that was hard. So I'm doing it in alphabetical order. This is why I started with this one, because it's Anastasia Beverly Hills and it's the Amrezy palette. So I think the next one I'm going to do is the Modern Renaissance palette, and then Soft Glam. So I'm going to dip back into New Yorker, I like saying that, with that first brush that we used. And I'm just going to lightly go over to make sure that we have a nice blend. I hope you guys can see. See if I can zoom you in a little bit. No, that's unfortunately as far as it goes. I really need to get a camera, or at least a better phone. I have an iPhone XR. It's supposed to be a good phone, but who knows. All right. Oh, I dropped a brush. The next one is, of course, Jaclyn Hill. I'm a whore for Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. It is the JH33. It's a little more dense. And I'm going to use this with Semsa, and I'm going to pack that on my outer corner and really get that color on the outer outer corner going. And I'm just going to bring that around, kind of like a backward C. Are you guys tired of the hot and cold weather? If it could just be like 65, 70 degrees every single day, all year round, I would be happy. Oh, and speaking of weather, I don't know why, because I thought of sweater weather, which is from Dominique Cosmetics. I just ordered, I shouldn't have done it, but c'est la vie. I just ordered the Latte 2 collection from Dominique Cosmetics. I love Kristen Dominique. And I have the Latte palette and sweater weather. And I had actually gotten the, we're going to go back in with that first brush with no extra product. the Celestial Thunder in my BoxyCharm, which I'm excited for my BoxyCharm to come back. I'm just going to dip in one more time to New Yorker. I love saying that. Make sure everything's nice and blended. But I really like her. I actually haven't used the Latte palette a whole lot. I need to. Oh, I will get to it when I get to the D's. Don't you worry. Alright, now, with a smaller blending brush, this is Filthy. It's a JH40. So I'm going to go in with just a touch of Yugo. I'm literally just going to doop doop. And I'm going to deepen up that outer corner. Just to get, what do they say, depth. Just going to reapply that. Make sure that we got a nice depth and dimension. So it doesn't look like it's like one color. Again, I'm just going to go in a backwards C. Gotta be crazy. I am dipping back in because I don't want to cover Semsa with Yugo, but I do want it to pop up a little bit. I'm just gonna pack it there. I'm gonna get a little good chunk of it and try to match that eye, but who knows what it'll do. Makeup truly has a mind of go dip into Semsa. I try to remember, this is why I usually do like transition shade, and I do one at a time. Because if I normally do one eye and then the other eye, I forget what I was doing or what I did. So, or like how many times I dip back in, and I think it almost looks the same. I'm sure it will once I crease thing. Just make sure it's all nice and blended. Blend, move your brush, blend. Blend, move your brush, blend. I think it looks good. And Yugo. I'm going to do that together. I'm just going to pack it right in there. And then I'm just going to do little swirly motions. Circular motions. I got to be proper, right? Right? Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I had to itch my leg, which is going to be the semi-fun part. Well, not fun. I hate doing this because I need to be like right there in the mirror. So we're going to try and do this. I'm just going to take a little bit of my, I almost said Tarte Shape Tape. My Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm going to take that first concealer brush we used to prime our eyes. And I'm going to put that, see if you guys can see, right there. Right there. And I'm going to look up and around. And I can see where I want to cut my crease. Just above there. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to take a clean Q-tip. Where is my crap? Okay, and this, I got this at Dollar General, Studio Selection Micellar Cleansing Water. And I'm just going to wet that Q-tip so that way we have a clean base. And then right where that concealer is, can you guys see? I'm going to cut. I'm going to wipe away all that. Sorry if I can't talk and do it at the same time. I just don't want to fuck up, you know. I'm going to try to make it as even as the other one, but again, no promises. So like when I have semi-hooded eyes, like you can see like a 1/4 inch of my lid, but not my crease. So when I open my eyes, I still want you to see the shimmer shades. All right. So now I'm gonna go in with that brush, put it on, because I put it on the back of my hand if you can't see. And then I'm gonna go in and get as close as possible. Even though I need to get a little bit closer to the mirror. So I want you guys to see what I'm doing. Know what I'm saying? This is the insert music part. So I'm just gonna put a little, I went a little bit more than halfway. Yeah, I think it's even. I did not set that. Make sure you guys can see. But you see how there's no color peeking through with the concealer when you clean your eye first? Katie Michaelis did it, and I thought, why am I not cutting my crease with water and then putting on the concealer? I'm just gonna try and keep my eyes open so it doesn't crease. And going in with the JH41, which is this perfect lid shade. And I'm gonna go in with Dragon. And which side did I go in with? Okay, because I used the brush. So I'm gonna dip that in. These shimmers are actually really chunky. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it because I feel, or if I'm just really. And then I'm gonna go spray that with my MAC Fix Plus and just, can you see? Can you see? Go. Oh, it smells like coconut. I'm obsessed with it. That's why I got it. Can you see? Okay, so I'm just gonna pack. I'm not gonna swipe. I'm not gonna do any circular motions. I'm going to pack that color Dragon in. And you can't really see it on camera, at least from what my perspective is right now. But this color is amazing. Dip back in there. And I think I went about, but I'm just gonna pack that in my eye. I'm gonna put a few layers, sure that it's very vibrant and it covers up that concealer. With the brush being wet and the concealer, shit. Oh no, I got my nose wet. We can fix it. We can fix it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. But it really grips it and gives it super pigmentation. I'll just go one more time over it. And then the next shade that I'm going to go into, which is also really chunky, is Cupcake right here. It's like a purple crap on. I'm going to spray my brush. Oh, I sprayed my wrist. And then on the other side of that, I'm going to pack that in the blank space that we have. And just so pretty. Build it up. Go on top. And then I'm just gonna go on the other side and kind of blend these two shades together so that way there's a nice transition. And it's not just gold and purple. I really need to get a camera. I need to get a vanity. But I am getting some fallout from there. That's because it's fucking chunky. Excuse my language. So I'm gonna go back in with that denser brush. I'm gonna dip into Simsa. And on the very edges, I'm just gonna pack. Boy, that shit is not moving. I have this issue with the other eye too, so I'm just gonna cheat. And I'm gonna use my finger. Because why not? Looking at both eyes right now, I feel like that's where I did. And then blend that over again. Super easy. And then just take those edges. Keep on moving. And just blend Nuyaka. Just so that way there is a nice little shade. You know what I should have done? I should have did this and then the shimmer, but whatever. Live and let learn. Take a little bit more of Cupcake because I feel like we lost it in the transition. With my finger. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? My flash for some reason is not on. And I cannot answer as to why it's not on. take a little bit of gold. I'm going to tap off that excess. And I'm just going to blend that. I'm impressed. So now, where'd that damn brush go? Did I lose it? This doesn't have a name, but it's a Morphe brush. And I'm going to dip into Semsa on both sides. And you go. I'm going to tap that off. And I'm going to get really close. And I'm just going to go around that cut crease. Just so it looks like there is, again, some depth. Oof. I'm going to take some New Yorker. And I'm going to blend that other eye. Just because you can't really see the shade. And then, like, really lightly. I'm blend that. Obviously, they don't look exactly the same, but close enough. I'm super happy. Almost makes me feel like I can, like, do a little bit of makeup. Not really. Bake that, so hopefully I baked my nose long enough that when, let me shut this so I don't get any powder on my, I can, oh, and that fallout just goes away. That's why I'm comfortable doing my foundation, because I do shit like that. Okay, let's zoom you out a little bit. I feel like you're like... So, I have said this once, and I will say it always, I am not a very good YouTuber. I forgot to film it at home because I was running late. But this is the final look, which you saw most of it, but this is the hair done and dressed. I'm not wearing a sweatshirt and my hair is all crazy. But it hasn't creased or anything. I'm not terribly happy now with that blend, but it's not the worst. That setting spray is life, and I've been wearing a mask. I'm actually in a break room right now, so I don't have to wear a mask. But here's the final look. If you want more videos like this, let me know. I'll probably do them anyway. But I'm going to try and do more often because I have time in the morning. So hopefully they won't always be this long, but it was fun, and why not? There's nothing else to do. But yeah, I'm really impressed. I need to get rid of these eyelashes. But that color is holding very well. I went too low on the lower lash line, but I will see you guys next time. Be safe. Bye.